Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we are back playing some more FTB. Today it's going to be a purely aesthetic video. We're going to be building our house. So what I want to show you is, if I went to the nether last episode, as you can see, got a bit of this. I'm going to make some infernal bricks. So how you do it is just nether brick, infernal sand, gives you infernal blocks, and infernal blocks into here, gets fitted, infernal stone. And I'm going to be using that to build the floor of my base. Probably not enough, but that's a start. Now I'm also going to build myself a knapsack as well. So we've got 6 molten iron in here, the tough tool rod thingy. Yes, I know, glamour. Get us. I think we need a gold, and it's leather. So we'll be in mob drop into leather. Do I have any leather? Yes, here we go. 6 leather. And so we need, I think, 2 of these. Well, this is the knapsack. It's basically, it's an extra inventory. If you see this armor slot here, it goes right there. It's not even in inventory. It's really cool. So how we make it? We get those two. Those 2 things. A bit of gold, a bit of tough iron, and also a bit of so we go a knapsack. Now the reason I want this is I go mining all the time. If you guys go mining all the time, you just don't have space. But if you go here, get another extra tab, it's another extra inventory. How cool is that? I know that. Just gonna pop this down in there for now because I am going to go mining. Just having something going on in the chat here. But yeah, I also destroyed a redwood, which I did record, but I don't know what happened to the recording. And we've got lots and lots of redwood and redwood bark, which we're going to also be using. It's a really cool tree. It is about 100 blocks high. It is absolutely massive, and I might go back here. But look, this is a really nice looking wood. And I'm also going to be using this clear glass, which is really cool. I'll show you it. I think I've already shown you it, but I'm going to show you it again. What else am I going to use? Oh yes. Also I'm going to get some brown wood. Ooh. This guy. Where is he? Colored wood. So you just need a paintbrush, which is pretty simple. Just the stick with the string and some cocoa beans. I might have. No, unfortunately. I made a lot of spores back, so I've got 4 smiths from the spores back. If you want to make them by hand, if you're not getting much luck with spores bags. Bit of leather, bit of iron, bit of cobblestone. This is what's called a forced ingot, which is 2 forced gems. A 1 forced gem and an iron. And depending on the metal you use, if you use gold, you'll get 3. Silver, also find the iron, you get 3. So if you cook your iron twice, you get more forced ingots. Bronze, you get 2, and silver, you get 3. So yeah, I'm gonna go do some mining because I felt that we've got these awesome hobbies here at the go, making a lovely job this sound. I do want to the reason I went mining was because I really want to get I want to get a lot of resources so I can start building a redstone energy cell. I forget what that is. It is an energy cell that basically stores MJ, which is Minecraft joules, which is sort of the energy that goes into here. If I show you, everyone's interface that says MJ. So yeah, it stores 600,000 MJ. I think just search up the redstone energy cell. This guy, 600,000. Yeah. So yeah, we need some of this stuff, which I'll show you guys all how to make and things like that. But yeah, and got the new Saturn texture, look pretty cool. See MJ again. Basically, these guys need to heat up. Like, these guys have been 16 coal and it's gone for about an hour. So they use up coal lot less, and I think the more value for your coal. They might not go as fast, but the more value definitely. And they also need extra water. So yeah, I'm gonna go do some mining, and I'll see you guys back ready to build the house, which will be fun because it'd be fun to have, you know, I can work at night without creepers, you know, walking up and blowing up all this stuff. So guys, see you then. Yeah, so get a bit of glass and a bit of iron. Now the cool thing about this is, if I come up here, this is basically going to be I'm going to sort it out into rooms, so it's basically anything powered by Buildcraft. I may eventually add a forestry room when I expand it, you know, do bees. This is going to be your industrial craft room. This is obviously my thermal expansion room with a bit of liquid glass in there. Yeah, so let's get started, shall we? So basically, you right click, put the stuff there. Now I'm pretty sure it's iron around the outside to make a machine fine. I think pretty sure it is. Right, lots of jumps and cuts. My microphone isn't being too nice to me. So yeah, I'm gonna make a sawmill, induction smelter, magma crucible, and liquid transposer so we can get some basic stuff on the go. So first, let's do the sawmill. Pretty simple, just a bit of wood, bit of copper, and a iron axe. So let's make an iron axe, shall we? It's a bit of planks, some sticks. Get rid of this. Oh, that didn't work. Can't shift click in this, which is a bit of a pain, so I might also add, so basically I'm thinking of adding a work table to every room. Oh, yeah, actually the stuff, it's really, that's what I don't like about this, but you know, you have to make do, since we don't have the low power stuff. So what is it? We need a bit of wood, we need a bit of copper as well, this, we need this, that's reminded of Jesus, who, for once, I can say, I might never say this again, I'm a bit more advanced than him, but he has been building spawning, which is looking pretty nice as well. I might showcase off that way before we finish. So here we go, sawmill. Now, let's get that out of the way. I probably can leave that there because we're going to need that. So we're going to need an induction smelter. For induction smelter, you're going to need invite ingots. So what we're going to need is a bit of pulverized iron and a bit of pulverized ferrous. To make this, simply place it in a crafting table, pulverized ferrous at the bottom and pulverized iron at the top. Invite bend. We're going to bit of that. Now, if you've already smelted your ferrous or your iron out, you can actually smelt it down again. Into just clicking some for the infernal stone for the floor. You can pulverize it up again into dust, just in case you guys didn't know that. Now I'm planning moving hobby steam engines down to the bottom, because basically at the bottom, that's where all our energy is going to be. So yeah, planning to place that down on the bottom, and along with we're going to get some biomass on the go, some lava, geothermal, and the magmatic engines on the go. So yeah, so we can't build that yet because that's still boiling up. So we're going to build this, which is pretty simple. We've got everything we need. Let's place a bit of copper because we might need that in the future. We do need 2 blocks of this. May as well just make all of them into them because I'm going to need them for later. Get 2 blocks of these, we'll just see what we need for liquid transposer, just so we can get that on the go as well. Bit of glass. We have everything we need for both of those. Can you? No, that won't work. I'm tempted to just, we've used the shift click mechanic. We have everything in inventory for both of those stuff. So we should get glass. Tempted to just go into. Do I have a crafting table laying around? I don't think I do. Well, turned them all into work tables. Yeah, I'm tempted to have a crafting table, but yeah, for the TD stuff, I would make a lot of like machine frames and reception cloths, things like that. I may, I'll use a work table for, but for the stuff that we already have, like that you're gonna make once, like these, I may as well use the crafting table because that's a bit faster. So here we go. We've got those 3 machines now. Check if our invar is done. We also, we also need a bucket for this guy. We bucket everything. My gosh. So yeah, bucket. Just easy to make that. Like a shift working mechanic, it's easy to craft stuff. And you know you finish something. Okay, we've got all our machines we need to build this thing. So, where to place them? Now, we probably want the magma crucible. I'm thinking all of these machines on the same wall. So that's the magma crucible right next to the liquid transposer. The sawmill, for the moment, we'll put it here, yeah, here, and then that's not. Now I will put it right next to here, but I'm going to start automating. I might make this along a 1 once I start automation, because there, so we can get a bit spaced out with these machines. But look, these are up to power. So what I'm going to do is put these up to power, put these underground, and also get all this liquid glass out of here. So basically what I've done is just put sand in there. We've got 304 ingots, and yeah, 304 ingots. So yeah, I'll fill this all out. Cut up. So guys, on the way, on recording, I found that I was gonna mine out a base. I found that my hammer was gone. And Godspeed has also been doing some continuous construct, and he had his all of his picks and frying pans, all his picks and frying pans and hammers actually went missing. So what we're going to be doing is just a little thing off. Is we're going to be testing, doing some glitch busting, I think he called it. So yeah, he's going to hide. So we're going to test frying pans, picks, and hammers, because they all disappeared for him, and for me my hammers disappeared and also my picks disappeared. It's going to actually, because he didn't know if someone had stolen them, or if they had actually, if it was a glitch. So we're trying to see if it's good. So he's gone off somewhere, digging, and now he will be hiding their stuff. And I'll tell you the results in the next episode. So stick around for that. Anyways, let's get back to the more extraction. Okay, so I'm almost done moving all my stuff down here, but because I don't have a pick anymore, I decided I was going to make my alumite pick now. And then I went to the chest, if we go over here, to get up my stuff to start making the alumite pick, and realised some kind soul had lent me or given me 2 cobalt, because I have not found cobalt yet. So we're going to make a pick out of cobalt instead of going straight to alumite. If you're playing in a single player world, you'd probably have to make an alumite pick to get cobalt. Well, so I suppose until they get cobalt. Now I'm not going to make it full cobalt. If I show you here, what I'm gonna have a modifier. Go to here. I'm going to make a slime crystal, so just slime mud, as you see, in a furnace. And this goes to here. Oh, no, not here. Goes to here. Slime crystal, hand modified ×2, and it has a lot of durability, so that's what I want. I don't really care about mining speed. Mining speed is determined by the pick head, I'm pretty sure. So let's go to that now. I do have 4 slime just for this purpose. I can kill 4 slime, but I do have 4 slime. so you also want some dirt and sand. I think they're all in here. So yep, dirt and sand. Set it up, slime. Yeah, I thought we're getting a bit advanced into. I thought, you know, they're there for a reason. They're not gonna. Besides, I can. So yeah, I'm gonna make slime mud. Bam. Okay. Yeah, I thought that may as well use it, cause okay. Slime mud. Let that cook up. Shouldn't take that long. And in the chest, obviously. There we go. So, I'm pretty sure with this we don't have to melt it down, we just have to use a tool rod, a pattern, the part builder. I think I only use half the material, so I might have some left for another tool or something. Tool station, yeah. Guess what do I want? I want a tough tool rod. Nope. I want a tool rod. There we go. And does this work? It does. Slime rod and a slime crystal. Okay, cool. Now, get out of the chest, pickaxe head, and the tool binding. Make a pickaxe head first out of this stuff. Here we go. Cobalt pick. Never thought I'd be getting it this soon. That's a bit of a glitch or whatever. Tool binding. Yes, as I said before, we are just trying to still test out this glitch, but I'll keep this pick always in inventory, so I don't have a problem with that. Okay, so if we put it together, okay, call it. Okay, so durability 1,600, mining speed 11, cobalt. Now I'm just going to check. So if we go here, to cobalt. The full durability is 1,400. Full durability of our tool is 1,600. Mining speed 11. Let's see what the mining speed is at. I think it's overall better. Mining speed 11. Okay, same mining speed. So as I said before, this has the head. I think tells you how much mining speed. These are sort of like modifiers to the tool, not like these modifiers, but different. Pick second. Here we go. Now I'm probably not going to add any diamonds or anything onto this because what I want to add as a modifier is, if I show you here, it basically makes yourself repair the tool in the sunlight. If I show you over here, it's made I think with cactus. Auto repair. This is called attaching moss to the tool. So you need ball of moss. You need some of these. So I'm gonna have to do that in my off time, and I'll also have a bit of luck onto it. And either speed, how fast is this pick? I want to see. Either speed, or maybe I might add a bit more durability depending on how fast this pick is by itself. It actually is decently fast. Yeah, because speed only adds 0.08%. So, I don't know. So yeah, we're going to pull out all this stuff, and we're going to make a redstone energy cell if we have time left in the episode. Alright guys, so we've got everything hooked up downstairs. As you can see, I'd just like to show you everything's powering up. I'd like to show you how the guy, see if you don't think his name is, has changed the way that Buildcraft's pipes work. Is they no longer lose power over distance. Like different pipes can transport different types of energy. So, I think for example, quartz can transfer 64 Minecraft joules per tick. Gold 256 Minecraft joules per tick. Diamond 1024 Minecraft joules per tick. Cobblestone 60 Minecraft joules. And you have to look it up, but basically it's can do some neat stuff with that, which I'm not going to show you just yet. But also, I would like to get some redstone cooking up in the Marrow Crucible so I can get some... I can't remember what they changed the name to, but it used to be called liquid redstone, but changed it. So yeah, so I'm going to get a redstone energy cell to start storing energy. If we go to not this one, not this one, and not place on the ground, this one. Sorry about that background noise, guys. Right, so I don't actually need a link modifier at this point of stage in the mod, but you know, we'll need it eventually. So let's take the writing table down. You need a 2x2, yeah, there we go. Need a mixer, and we also need to get some iron for the... the link modifier is a different thing. I don't think we need that at present state. So yeah, a bit of iron I think it was, and a bit of water. So I've got everything. Yeah, probably gonna end off the episode. I'll make the redstone energy cell in the next one. But we will make our linking book, or at least I'll try to, in this one. And we might... No, we won't go to the nether just yet. So basically how this works is when you get as bit of paper and leather as we did last time, and I'm gonna have to... I do have a bit of sugarcane. 1, 2, 3... Yeah. Yeah, bit of paper, some leather. And craft ourselves, can't be bothered to go back. Oh, it's already there, so bam, it's a paper. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. We need our ink vials, so they are pretty simple. It's just wheat sacks and a water bottle. So we're gonna make some more water bottles. Actually, we need 2 linking books, don't we? Yep. Okay, so we're gonna have to get some more glass as well. Yeah, I'll probably just make 2, so I don't have to have another portal. My friend has another portal. So I'm just gonna use his and then get a linking book to it. The nether. Might eventually get one of those portals. The reason I just don't want to nether portals because it's really loud. And I know, like, my engine's already loud, so I don't want even more racket in the house. Let's get up some water bottles and have ink sacks in my inventory. Oh. Let's go back to here again. Ink vial. Bam. What is it? Black dye. Oh, I need to make black dye. How do you make? No, you can make. It should be. Maybe it just doesn't work with the shift clicking. Anything. Yeah, just doesn't do that. So we'll make 3 because I think it's because of the way that water bottles don't stack. Maybe that. Not sure. So yeah, and we have to go over to here. We will find dump our ink, and we've got our link panel. So we're gonna have to do that twice. Bam. And what we want to make is an unlinked linking book, which is this guy. And for that, we're gonna need to go to our bookbinder, place in there. Oh no, I think in our inventory, link panel, whatever, maybe, yeah. Unlink linking book. Now you have to right click it to link it. And I'm going to make lectern, so like lectern's better. Just a bit of wood and a stick. You can easily do that. And I'll leave the linking books here for a moment. And I'll also probably make a link to the mining world as well. Yep. There's 2. Okay, so we're probably gonna just link it here for the time being. Yeah. So now you have to right click it and it links where you want it to go. And of course, we don't want to place a link in the overworld. So yeah, I'll go to the nether to get some cobalt and maybe make a shovel, or I don't know, a hammer maybe, for next episode, and get the redstone energy ourselves. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Stick around for more. Bye bye.